Hey wellness crew, hey everyone, let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and begin in plank position. So we're on the palms of our hands and the balls and the toes of our feet. We're going to kiss our knees to the ground, come back to plank. Come into kneeling plank, so we're on our knees and our shins. Come to kneeling crocodile. So our chest is not in contact with the mat. Coming into upward dog. Tucking the toes underneath for downward dog. Coming back into plank. Kissing our knees to the ground, back into plank. Coming into kneeling plank. Kneeling crocodile. Upward dog. Tucking our toes underneath for downward dog. Back to plank. Knees kissing the mat. Kneeling plank. Crocodile. Upward dog. Tucking our toes underneath for downward dog. Really pushing through those palms. Plank. Kiss our knees to the mat. Return to plank. Kneeling plank. Kneeling crocodile. Upward dog. Tucking our toes underneath for downward dog. Really pushing through those palms. Bringing our knees to the mat for child's pose. From there, coming into a seated saddle position. We're going to go ahead and start with our left arm, bringing it across our body, bringing the middle-ish part of the inside of our forearm to hold the stretch for our left arm. And switching sides. Now we're going to go ahead and bring that right arm underneath for saddle eagle. And bringing our left arm underneath for saddle eagle. Scooting our body a little bit more forward, we're going to go ahead and sit onto our butt and come onto our forearms in that saddle position. We're going to go ahead and let our neck fall back, trying to pull our shoulders back a bit. From this position, we're going to come up onto our palms. You can have your fingers facing your toes, or you can have them facing the opposite direction. We're just going to go ahead and lift up our bottom so we can get a nice quad stretch going and also a stretch in the front of our shoulders. Coming back into seated saddle, bringing our palms in front of us, coming into downward dog. Coming into plank, bringing that right knee to the outside of the right thigh, going back into downward facing dog, coming back into plank, bringing the left knee to the outside of the left elbow, and coming back into downward dog. Plank, knee, downward dog, plank, knee, downward dog. 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 Last one. Plank, knee, downward dog. Plank, knee, downward dog. Bringing our knees to the ground, coming into a child's pose position. And then whatever way you want to come up for a seated or kneeling position, by all means, feel free. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I appreciate it, and I love being able to do yoga with you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Be well, stay wild.